Hi guys, I'm Clara. I'm the head of jury for the session. My first session was back at the Connacht Ulster Regional Session in 2015, and I'm here to tell you about some of my embarrassing stories. So, my most embarrassing story was when I was a delegate. I was in General Assembly and I got up to make what I thought was an attack speech, but it was actually a point. So, I literally stood up at the podium and said the wrong thing in front of everybody. So, that was really embarrassing. And another embarrassing story was coming out of the disco at the session. I tripped and fell as I came out the door, so that was a bit embarrassing also. Um, so yeah, upshot is embarrassing moments happen to all of us, and yeah, you don't have to let them get to you. You can just laugh them off and accept that they're a fact of life.
Hello everyone, I'm Guinness and I'm one of two members of this session. Today I will share a story from my first time as a delegate. It was a national selection conference and I was newly introduced to EYP, so the whole session was about exploring and discovering new things. I did not know that the academic prep kits existed until the session had started because they were sent the wrong email address. Still, I did my own research and I was confident in them because I took my own notes, I had reliable resources, I knew lots of things about it. But this confidence only lasted until the committee work has started because I noticed that other delegates were discussing something different and I researched for the wrong thing. That was the point where I understood that I understood the topic wrong. I did not try to reveal it, so I was also checking for more information, researching throughout the day. I did more research with the expectations of contributing more next day, but the next day we were discussing solutions, not the problems anymore, so it was still irrelevant. Um, it was a little bit unexpected and disappointing for me. Still, it teaches you about adaptability and flexibility, I guess. I also remember that there were some people coming in and leaving our committee. They would sit somewhere far away from us in the corner and take some notes, write some stuff. I thought they were just organizers or some other participant who needed some silent space to write and do their job, or maybe even study. After this session, I noticed that they were the jury members. I did not know they existed either until the session has ended. So the whole session was full of surprises for me.
Hello everyone, my name is Julia or Julia or however you want to call me. I'm a jury member here at the session and my national committee is EYP Poland. I started my EYP journey in 2019, which is actually not so long ago. And I want to tell you my embarrassing story of being a delegate. Uh, so, before I became an official for the first time, I was a delegate for, I had been, that's the proper English I should use. So, I had been a delegate for a, like 3 times, probably. Yes, and it was pretty decent, but I always hated the GA. And that's actually uh, the only thing I remember from being the delegate, um, that I hated the GA. So I it was a few months ago when I went to a session, a digital session, small scale EYP event in Poland. Mm, and I don't know, I wanted to be a delegate for some reason, so I became one. And what's funny is that the session was held in Polish, and though I think I was the only person that had like some experience of an EYP session and knew what an EYP session was. So I was pretty confident because, well, the session was in my mother tongue, and then I was the only experienced person. So what could go wrong? Then, uh, then the GA went wrong, because well, I was so confident that I wanted to respond to some round of the open debate, which is quite a challenging role. But well, I did make some notes, but it was uh, I don't know, pretty ineffective because I didn't remember anything they had said during the open debate. So I was just like, well, guys, I did not really remember what you said. That's fake British accent here. I'm sorry. So yeah, I did not really remember what you said, and uh, I'm probably just gonna say some random things for minutes. Um, and I did. And what I'm trying to say is that even though you may even have an experience of being an official, mm, you do not necessarily represent a perfect delegate. So I would like to assure your delegates that I believe even some of your chairpersons, or in general some of the officials, uh, would be worse delegates than you are. Personally, I'm actually amazed by your performance, and I wish I had been such a good delegate as you were now. So I wish you best of luck.
Hey everyone, my name is Oshin and I'm a jury member at the session. My first ever session as a delegate was in 2017 at Dublin's, and my embarrassing story comes from there. I stood up in the General Assembly, attempted to make a joke. It was about an Airbnb, and they had their sign on a bathroom with the number 4, the letter U, the number 2, and the letter P, which spelled out for U2P. And we were talking about like the gig economy, and I tried to bring this up to add a bit of humor, and it just completely fell. Not a single laugh was heard. But it did give me the confidence to get up and just say whatever I wanted again, because I